Hey, this is James from CommandBar, and today we're launching this widget over here on the right, which is called HelpHub. Basically, HelpHub is a wrapper around any help content you've already written. So think help centers like Intercom, Zendesk, README, Freshworks, etc. So we sync with all that help content you've already written and put it in this dedicated widget called HelpHub, which you can get into your app a number of ways, including pasting a snippet. It's pretty quick. Um, and in addition to just making articles accessible in app, we've also added two cool things, which I'll walk through in a second. One is semantic search, and the other is instant answers. So first, let's talk about setting this up. So the first thing you'll do to set up HelpHub, create an account on CommandBar, you'll sync your existing help center. So like I said, we've got integrations with a bunch of different help center providers. They're also really easy to add. So if you don't see the one you're using here, just let us know. I've already done one here just for sake of this demo, but it's really easy. Just go to OAuth in, provide a link. And then once you do that, we're going to pull in all the help articles you've already written, and they're going to be available here to include in HelpHub. So that's the first piece. And then literally once you do that, that takes like a couple minutes max to sync. You'll get a working HelpHub, and out of the box, you'll get semantic search. So if I search for something like return policy here, there's an article that corresponds to return policy. So in this case, I use the right words. But sometimes users don't use the right words. In fact, we see this like all the time. And what semantic search does is it makes it so users don't have to use the right words to find the articles that are most relevant to what they're trying to do. So like, let's think of an example. We can do something like end subscription here. End subscription. And you see here, I didn't use the word cancel, but here we were showing the right article that corresponds to canceling my subscription. So end and cancel there are synonyms. If you used CommandBar before, you'll know you can add synonyms to commands and help docs, but semantic search is kind of like synonyms out of the box. You don't actually have to add any synonyms to make this work. Okay, so that's semantic search. The last thing to show you is answers. So with answers, basically the goal here is pointing users to the right help docs is great, especially when they can read them in app. What's even better is just sort of answering a question a user might have. Let's do something like return policy. So instead of showing a user, or in addition to showing the user a doc on return policy, we can actually create what we call an instant answer here. We'll say, what is your return policy? And then there's a couple of AI goodies here. The first one is you can actually use AI to answer questions that you write. And here we're kind of using all the information in your help center to come up with these answers. So I just click this. Let's see what it does. Cool. So in this case, it was pretty good. If I want to, I can like edit it. This is our solution to making sure you're not getting kind of AI gibberish sent to your users. But in this case, the answer is pretty solid. So I can go ahead and make that available. And now if I search for return policy, we're just going to show this answer right here. So that's one thing you can do. You can have AI sort of answer these for you. You can also go one step further. This is kind of like the I'm feeling lucky version of this feature. And you can extract questions and answers from your docs automatically. So this is, we'll pull out questions we think are look like things that users might want to know. And some of these are going to be good, and some of these are not going to be good, but you can review all of them. So in this example, like this isn't a very good question because like it's not really clear what this case refers to. So I can go ahead and delete that. This, is actually a pretty reasonable question. So the goal here is it kind of saves you the time of thinking about, okay, what do I actually want to include as instant answers here? But you can, of course, kind of audit everything. So that is HelpHub. And here I've been showing you how it works inside the editor interface. But you can also kind of preview it in your app pretty easily. We've got a Chrome extension you can use, and then also installing HelpHub in your app. Pretty straightforward. A couple different ways to do it: npm package, snippet, a few others as well. So yeah, I think that's everything. And maybe just one quick note: if you are using our command palette widget, you'll get semantic search available there as well. And pretty soon we'll be adding the instant answers feature to the bar widget as well. But today it's only present in HelpHub. Cool. Thanks so much, and excited for all your feedback.